So think about those times when you meet someone new, and pretty quickly, right, the question comes up, so where are you from?
Yeah, it always does. It's such a standard starting point.
It really is. And maybe you're, trying to make new friends, or perhaps you just want to practice your English and feel a bit more comfortable talking about yourself.
But sharing your story, where you come from, it shapes us, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. So this deep dive, we're focusing on exactly that, giving you the confidence, the tools to really describe your hometown well in English.
Making it feel real, not just like reciting facts.
Exactly. And we're using a great source for this, a lesson specifically designed for talking about your hometown.
Oh, nice. Does it cover like vocabulary and grammar?
Yeah, it's got vocabulary, grammar points, those natural sounding phrases people actually use, and some really good examples too.
Okay, great. So our job here, our sort of mission for this deep dive, is to pull out the best bits from that lesson.
Pretty much. We want to find the most useful, the most interesting ways for you, the listener, to talk about where you're from. Give you some practical things you can use right away.
Sounds good. Where does the lesson start? The basics, I assume.
Yep. Kicks off with the absolute basics, how to answer, where are you from?
The go-to question.
The go-to. And it gives solid, simple examples like, I'm from a small town in the north of Italy.
Okay, straightforward.
Or, I grew up in Cairo, but I live in London now. That adds a little twist.
Showing a change. Yeah. And another one mentioned was, my hometown is a peaceful village near the mountains.
Simple, direct, gives you a picture straight away.
But the lesson suggests not stopping there, right? Adding more detail.
Exactly. It encourages you to add a bit more flavor straight away.
Yeah.
Think about categories like size. Is it a huge city, a small town, a tiny village?
Right. Or location.
Location, yeah.
Yeah.
In the north, close to the mountains, near the coast. Maybe it's by a river.
These details start painting a much better picture, don't they?
They do. And then the next layer is, what's it known for? What's its thing?
The famous part, like food, music.
Could be. Or maybe history, or, beautiful beaches. You need to think, what's the first thing people associate with your hometown?
Good question to ask yourself.
The lesson pulls it together nicely with an example. I'm from a coastal city in the south of Spain. It's famous for its beautiful beaches and seafood.
See, that's great. Location, description, famous for, all in 2 sentences.
Instantly gives you a vibe.
And I guess that leads naturally into using more descriptive words.
Absolutely. That's the next big thing in the lesson. Giving the place a feeling.
Okay.
And it's packed with these words, like bustling, a bustling market. You can almost hear the noise.
Yeah, feel the energy. What else?
Well, the opposite, maybe peaceful, creates a totally different mood.
True. Depends on the place.
And there's historic buildings from the 18th century.
Ooh, that adds a layer of depth, doesn't it? It suggests a story.
It does. And then words like touristy or modern, they tell you something about the atmosphere now.
Right. Touristy can be good or bad, depending. Modern suggests maybe new development.
Could be. Then you've got scenic, lovely views. Everyone likes scenic.
Hard to argue with scenic.
And lively, like always something happening, suggests energy, maybe nightlife.
But it also includes the less positive words, right? Like crowded.
Yeah, and even polluted. Sometimes being honest about the downsides, like bad air or dirty streets, actually makes your description more believable.
More authentic. Yeah, I get that. Not every place is perfect.
And the lesson shows how to use them. Like, my hometown is very lively. There's always something happening.
Okay, simple enough.
Or, it's a historic town with buildings from the 18th century. That specific detail, the century, makes it stronger.
It does add weight.
And this one's interesting. It used to be peaceful, but now it's quite touristy.
Showing change again. That's a really common thing to talk about with hometowns, isn't it? How they've changed.
Definitely a good conversation point.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got basics, we've got descriptive words. What about sounding, natural?
Yeah.
Pronunciation.
Yes. Crucial for sounding fluent. The lesson covers this.
It does. It really emphasizes connected speech.
Meaning
not pronouncing every single word separately, like a robot.
Right. Linking words together.
Exactly. The example they give is great. Don't say, I come from a small town.
Okay.
Say it more like, I come from a small town. See how it flows.
Yeah, it smooths out completely, much more natural.
And it even gives you phrases to practice, which is super helpful.
Oh, like drills.
Sort of. Things like, I come from a small, peaceful town. Or, It's famous for its beautiful beaches. Just repeating them helps you get the rhythm.
Mm-hmm. My hometown has changed a lot over the years. That's another good one.
And there's a big shopping center and a lively town square. Practicing these helps your mouth get used to linking the sounds.
It's like muscle memory for your mouth and ears almost. Getting used to that English rhythm.
Well put. Okay, so, moving on. Grammar. Don't tune out, listener.
Yeah, grammar can sound dry, but the lesson shows how it actually adds like different dimensions to your description.
Right, it's about using different tenses effectively.
Okay, explain.
Well, the present simple is for your basic facts. It's a small town, there are a lot of cafes, just stating things as they are now.
Got it. The current reality.
Then they use the past simple to talk about how things used to be. It used to be quieter.
Or your own connection to it. Like, I lived there for 18 years.
Exactly. It brings in the past your history with the place.
And a third one, present perfect.
Yeah, present perfect is brilliant for talking about changes up to now. It has changed a lot recently.
Ah, okay. So it connects the past to the present.
Precisely. Or they built new roads and shops. It shows recent developments without needing specific dates.
So mixing these tenses, present simple for facts, past simple for the past, present perfect for changes. It makes the description more dynamic.
Totally. It's not just a flat picture. It's got layers. It tells a little story.
I like that. It makes it more engaging.
Okay, so we got the core stuff. Basics, words, pronunciation, grammar. Now, the lesson encourages you to make it personal.
Right, add your own perspective because it's your hometown.
So talk about what you actually like or don't like about it.
Okay.
Like, I love the friendly atmosphere. That tells you something about the people the community feel.
Or maybe a downside.
Yeah, like the traffic is terrible during summer. It makes it feel real, relatable.
True. It's honest. What else?
Think about what people actually do there. Daily life stuff.
Ah, okay. Not just landmarks, but activities.
Right. People usually hang out in the town square. Or there's a weekend market that locals really enjoy.
Those little details paint such a vivid picture of the local culture.
They really do. And if you don't live there anymore, the lesson suggests talking about what you miss.
Oh, that's a good one. Adds emotional connection.
Yeah. I miss the food. That's a classic one.
Always. Or, I miss the slower pace of life. That says a lot, too.
It reveals something about what's important to you, as well as about the place itself.
So these personal touches really elevate the description beyond just facts.
Definitely. Now, all this is great for conversation, but the lesson also brings up the practical side, like why this topic is so common.
Ah, the cultural aspect. Why do people ask this so much in English-speaking places?
Exactly. It points out that asking where are you from or what's your hometown like is just a really normal, standard way to start a chat.
It's like a social lubricant almost, a way to find common ground or just show interest.
Totally. Questions like where are you from originally? Or do you go back often? They're just expected friendly questions.
So being ready to answer them well isn't just about English practice.
No, it's about engaging in a really typical social interaction. It helps you connect.
Makes sense. It's a bridge builder.
Which leads perfectly into the part where the lesson kind of turns it over to you, the listener.
Right, asking you to think about your own hometown using these ideas.
Yeah. We're not putting you on the spot here, but the questions it poses are really useful for your own thinking. Like, where is your hometown specifically?
What's it famous for? That key thing.
What do you genuinely like about it? And maybe what do you dislike or find challenging?
Has it changed much over time? That's a big one.
And looking forward, would you ever want to live there again?
Deeper questions. Good for reflection.
And it gives some example answers as inspiration. Like, my hometown is in the north of Vietnam. It's a small village with beautiful rice fields.
Instantly visual. Lovely.
Or this one, I love the peaceful environment, but I wish there were more job opportunities.
Ah, balanced. Showing the good and the bad. Very realistic.
And over the years, it has become more modern and developed. Again, hitting that theme of change.
So these examples really tie everything together. The facts, the description, the personal feeling, the changes.
Exactly. They show you how to blend it all into a compelling little summary.
Okay, so as we kind of wrap this up, we've covered a lot of ground from that lesson.
We really have. Started with the basic, where are you from? Added layers with descriptive words.
Talked about making it sound natural with pronunciation and connected speech.
Looked at how different grammar tenses add depth and tell a story.
Touched on adding those crucial personal details, likes, dislikes, what people do, what you miss.
And even considered why this whole topic is so common in conversation. the cultural side.
So the main takeaway for you listening is that you should feel, hopefully, a bit more equipped now.
Yeah, more confident, more expressive when talking about your hometown in English. You've got some concrete tools.
You understand how to move beyond just facts and really share a piece of yourself and your background.
Definitely. And just as a final little thing to chew on.
Ooh, a final thought.
Yeah. Try to think of just 3 words, 3 descriptive words that you feel truly capture the essence of your hometown.
Just 3. That's tricky.
It is. But thinking about why you chose those 3 specific words, that could be a really interesting exercise. It helps you cryptalize how you see your hometown and how you want to share that in English.
A great way to put all this into practice. Find your 3 words.